Morning, everybody. Today is December 16th, 2024. Uh, just pretty much just woke up, just got out of bed, and talked a little bit about what I wanted to do last night. But today I have some goals written out for the morning. I have some friends I want to follow up with, a cousin I want to follow up with, and then I need to fold my clothes. There's an optional mindset training at 10 o'clock. It's currently 9:30, and so I'm like, I know it's on Zoom, but I'm like feeling dead, and I'm in my robe. I don't really want to get out of my robe, and I have my feet on my foot warmer. Oh, let me just readjust this. Oh yeah, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to. So I'm like kind of on the fence about that still. I haven't signed up for it or anything, and I know it's like not prop. I know it's not the best thing for me to think. We're just like, oh, I'll get the next one, but I'll get the next one, I'm sure. Um, yeah, I'm still kind of groggy. I'm not like in a bad mood or anything. But daily thought of the day is definitely thinking about how it's going to become very normalized for people to have short attention spans. And like we already have like pretty short attention spans. Excuse me. We already have pretty short attention spans, but thinking about like having a Family Guy clip is going to be very normal. Like there are like I remember when I first got into business, I would play video games during the meetings because the meetings can just be boring. And if it's for the new recruits or like new agents in the office, I'm sitting there just going, I know all of this. Like yeah, it's good for me to hear, and there'll be something I take out of it, but I don't need to know all this. And I just have that thought of like it's gonna become very normal for people to be extremely understimulated, and I'm wondering about ways to remedy that because I think that the most fulfilling tasks in the human lifespan are the most understimulating ones. Like sweeping your floors, cleaning your space, laundry, cleaning your walls, dusting. Like those things will sit there and you'll be like, I did good for my space. Like it genuinely fulfills you. And I feel as though a lot of people kind of miss that and are very much just looking for stimulation. And I have a mentally well, I'll just say mentally challenged. He's developmentally disabled, so he didn't develop properly. In-law, brother-in-law, and I love the guy to death. He's the coolest. Like when we're hanging out, he is so fun. He is so cool, and I love hanging out with him. But he is so prone to stimulation that it actually causes issues for his life. And he's like he'll think about like, oh, I need to do something that's understimulating, and then his brain will just vie for stimulation so badly. Like, I need stimulation. I need it. And he'll just play video games. And he goes, yeah, man, it gets me in trouble. Like, my roommates, they get me in trouble for it. Because I sit there and he, like, tries to explain it. But I know what he's talking about is understimulation. He said, and even right now, I keep, like, looking over. I'm playing Risk right here at the back. Like, I was just playing a quick game of Risk. The new maps dropped on Sunday night, so I was playing on Monday morning. And just I think that understimulation is going to become so common with my generation, and I'm really excited to see the ways that we end up combating it, especially with technology, because when you think about the being a world leader, you don't want to do like a worldwide phone game ban or like a worldwide phone ban. Like it's the most powerful tool in the entire world, and you can use it for anything. You don't want to sit there and tell people to not do this because you can sit there and tell someone don't do this because it's bad for you, and they're gonna sit there and go, I like doing it, you're bad. Like we do it with cigarettes. Hey man, don't smoke cigarettes. Don't tell me what to do. Thought this was America. Like yeah, I mean obviously, but like so you can't just tell people to not, but that doesn't mean you can't publish a bunch of studies that scientifically prove that having low attention span is actually detrimental to your joy across the span of your life. And I think that we'll get to the point that we have those, and there are going to be people who actually listen. So that's my daily thought for the day. Do I have any other thoughts? Any other goals? Fold clothes. Dude, I hate folding clothes. I'm gonna do another load of laundry too. But I hate folding clothes. And then I need to finish editing this raw video. I'm probably gonna do some voiceovers for it. Just because I don't talk for the first half of the game. And I've had this video sitting there for like freaking 2 weeks now. And I talked out in my first couple video logs and kind of never uploaded it. And so I'm like, dude, I need to upload more than video logs. I need to do more. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful morning.
One eternity later.
Good evening, everyone. It is still December 16th, 2024. Um, Today I achieved most of my goals, actually. The only thing I didn't do, I didn't fold the laundry, I didn't put in a load of laundry. If you cannot tell, I hate laundry. Got my work pants sitting right there. But I reached out to my cousin. His surgery went well. Good to hear. He's healing. I had the same surgery a while back, and he was talking about how for like the second half of the surgery, his pain killer didn't like all the way activate, so he felt it, and I was like, ugh, like, gosh, dude, I got like this weird like phantom like pain, and I was like, oh, dude, I feel that, like, I feel that, and then it's like empathy to a core, and empathy to a T. I was like, ugh, right. But reached out to my boy Matt, didn't hear a response. Reached out to my man Austin, didn't hear a response, which happens, you know. Did not go to mindset training. I played Dark and Darker instead. I know I shouldn't, but I love that game. I'm probably gonna get a Dark and Darker game after this. And yeah, didn't go to that. What did I do today? I honestly had a lot of fun in Dark and Darker. Got some decent items. Sold them. A massive little gold pile. Uh, yeah. Watched some Vampire Diaries. Read the season with Silas, and like Silas is like using Shane to like control Bonnie's actions and like gaslight her into thinking she's gonna bring back the dead or something. It's kind of a goofy plot line, but it's I hope it pans out really well. I did do my morning video log. Pretty proud of myself for that. I'm really glad I actually got up and did it. Um, Gonna go pick up the niece tomorrow morning. Anna wants to go to the urgent care. She's been having something going on, so we're gonna get it checked. And then made pot roast today for lunch at work. Dude, my foolish brain missed like a rubber piece on the instant pot, and so well it's a pressure cooker on the pressure cooker, and so I like had it on there and it was like leaking everywhere, and I was like, I don't know why it's doing that. Like, I don't understand. And my wife had gone to get coffee with her sister, and I was just like struggling to like figure this out. Like I'd never used it before by myself, so I'd always just had someone else do it. And I was just like, I don't know why it's leaking everywhere. So instead of having like pressure cooked pot roast, it was just boiled pot roast. So it wasn't even roast, it was literally just stew. And it actually turned out like really good, like really, really good. Surprisingly. I was so thankful that it was still really good. The meat was just a little tougher than it usually is. And it was honestly like still good. I'm gonna remake it tomorrow, hopefully properly. But yeah, and then work was good. Worked with one of the, I don't even know if she's a new girl yet. So she had her first week the week before last week. And so she started on like it was the 7th or 8th, and worked a couple days. And then she had the whole last week off while her cousin worked. And so they're now both like able to take phone calls and tables and stuff. And she had a day for sure. It was really entertaining to see because her first table was like mega weird. Like they asked a bunch of weird questions, and it's like, yeah, you get that unfortunate table where you just learn a bunch of stuff back to back. And then at the end, they asked for a manager, and we're like, yeah, man, hey, man, the rice was so good, the chicken was so good, the shrimp was so good. These egg rolls are terrible. And I was just like, dude, I know. Like, the egg rolls suck. Like, the egg rolls are really bad. I hate the egg rolls. Are like grease bombs. And they were like, "Oh, okay, cool." And this dude had chugged like 5 Mountain Dews, and so the whole time the new girl's just like, "Because you drank all that Mountain Dew, because his taste buds are fried." And I was like, "Dude, that is so funny." They kept like asking her stuff, and she was like, "I am geeking right now," and I was like, "You're what?" She used the word geeking, and I was like, "Oh my god, am I a boomer?" Like, I'm not getting this terminology. It was the funniest thing. And she was like, I'm about to crash out. And I was like, dude, whatever. She was like, if Wednesday's like this, dude, she had like 2, 3 tables. Like, it was a boring day. I made like $40. Like, it was a really boring day today. And she was talking about crashing out. And I was just like, oh my god, dude. But no, all in all, it was really good. Uh, yeah, I had a fun day. Pot roast was really smacking. I think that's about it. I had a daily thought for tomorrow, but I'll share that tomorrow if I remember. Yeah, that's pretty much all I did today. And I'm gonna play a game of Dark and Darker, and I'm gonna go pass out. Have a good night, y'all.